Let's fight, folks. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Trust you guys are great. We trust you guys are well. Let's fight. Wherever you're joining us from tonight, we're happy that you folks are here with us. We are happy that each and every one of you joining us, Cheryl Glenn, and all the other folks joining us tonight. Let's fight. Great to see you, Cheryl and Kevin Pierce, and all the other folks joining us. It's a distinct privilege to see each and every one of you, wherever you're joining us from tonight. Pace and power, folks. Boots on the ground. Pace and power. How are you folks doing? Good to see each and every one of you. Jamal Aziz, Ann Vincent, Shauna Fortune. I see Ronlyn, Alfred, Joylyn, and all the other folks joining us. Good to see you, Paul Bourne and Wilton Blue. Tessa Lane Eastman is here as well. I see Joylyn Cook. Lennox Anderson is here as well. Good folks, welcome in the ring. Robin Lorraine. I see Renrick Ram has joined us tonight as well. Pace and power. Renrick, pace and power. Asquith Short is here as well. Good to have each and every one of you. Evelina Whitaker is here with us too. And John Jones, folks, welcome in the ring. Wherever you're joining us from, good to have you here. Paul Bourne, we see you as well, Paul. Glycis Mingo Byrne, Leslie Hamilton, Wilton Blue is here as well. Good to see you, Wilton. All the other folks who are joining us tonight, folks, it's a distinct privilege to have you guys in the ring with us for another night, folks. It's a distinct privilege to have each and every one of you in the ring with us. Share the live, folks. Smash that emoji button. Smash that emoji button for us. Smash that emoji button for us, good folks. And come, let me go down the road. Wherever you're joining us from, we got the fight card set. Nigel Polidor, we see you there. Wilma Grant and Donna Brown, Colin, Pam Hall, Rhonda Gordon, all the other folks joining us. Audrey Cole, Van Classic, Chandel Griffith. We see you folks out there. I see Mavis Davis has joined us, and Zoan Stewart, Onika Light, and Marcel Daniel King is here as well. Share the live, smash that emoji button, folks. We're fired up and we're ready to go. Good folks, we are fired up. Where are we coming in from? We fired up, good folks. Fired up. I don't know about you, but we fired up. That's what we say. We fired up. Wherever we coming in from, folks, we fired up and we ready to go. Fired up. We lost audio there for a second. It's obvious this tonight. We lost audio there for a second, good folks. Don't let's do that again. Don't let's do it again. We don't want to do it again. But good to have each and every one of you. The good folks on the live tonight. The good people on the live tonight. We all there. We all there. The fight cats, Evelina, all the other folks. We all there. Rock and come in, good people. Rock and come in. We're happy to have each and every one of you with us. With us. We got the fight card set. There's only some of y'all missing. It's only some of you missing tonight. But we here, we can make up for it. We here, we can make up for it, good folks. Welcome in the ring. Share the live out there. Smash that emoji button as well, good folks. Do that for us. Do us that big favor. Smash that emoji button for us, folks. And then come, let me go down the road. You know how we do it. Come, let me go down the road, good folks. Rung and down. That's how we do it. Rung and down. We are delighted to have each and every one of you here with us, folks. We are delighted to have each and every one of you here with us on the live. Delighted to have each and every one of you on the live, good folks. Wherever you're coming in from tonight, rock and come in. Good to see you. I see Lynette Jacobs is here. Lynette, how are you doing? Lynn, how are you doing? Good to see Lynette and some of the other folks joining us tonight. Pace and power. We just ensure that we got all the pieces together, folks. Because once we start, that's it. Once we start, that is it. Just want to make sure we got all the pieces together. Pace and power, good folks. Who vex? We're in the ring tonight. Roxy Daly, Asquith, Dolores Denny, Albert Morgan, Winston. We see you there, Winston. Winston Gordon. Terence Lewis, Gershom Dowden, and all the other folks joining us. We're privileged to have you all in the ring with us tonight. Share the live, smash that emoji button, good folks. Fired up, ready to go. We got to keep looking sharp. Guys, good to have you guys on the program. Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. As we said, we got the fight card set, folks, and we are ready to go. Let's show you some of those things we are tracking tonight. A couple of those things. Share the damn live. It's a long time intro, bell in your chest. Don't get beside yourself tonight, you know. Don't do it. Don't come around with funny. Don't do it. Again, good to see each and every one of you on the live with us tonight. Great to see each and every one of you on the live. And as we said, folks, want to share with you guys a couple of the things we're following at our end. A couple, not plenty. We can share a couple of them with you folks, and then we out of your hairs. Look, a couple of them we're following tonight. Here is where we're starting with, folks. Here is where we're starting. Let's steady up. Hold on. We got to get our marker. You know where we're following from this, folks? That's where we're going from here. That's where we're going from here, folks. The opener. The opener. We just want to make sure that we got it true and correct tonight, folks. Just want to make sure we got it true and correct. Wherever you're following us from, welcome, welcome, welcome. Wherever you folks are joining us from tonight, absolutely privileged to have each and every one of you. Absolutely privileged to have each and every one of you with us, good folks. Again, wherever you're joining us from, rock and come in. Good peoples, rock and come in. We fired up at this end, guys, and we're ready to go. Couldn't ask a better audience than you folks. Remember to share the live, smash that emoji button, and partner with us as well, good folks. Partner with us as well. We can't do these programs the way we want to do them without you folks. You're an integral part of the program. Integral part of the program. We fired up tonight, folks, and we are ready to go. This is where we're starting. Vladimir Putin on the fight card tonight. We got the Surinamese doing a lot of trouble locally. We gotta fix that. Maduro, we can talk about the Surinamese on one side, the Venezuelans on the other side. And then we got big things happening, folks. Pride Month. Big things happening. We can talk about that. And then, folks, some people go big or they go home. We can talk a little bit about that as well. We can talk a little bit about that too, folks. I want to say thanks to Jennifer Fraser, who has made a contribution via our YouTube channel. In the comment section, folks, when we are live, in the comment section, when we are live, there's a $sign in that comment section. If you make a contribution, you hit the $sign on YouTube. On YouTube, you hit the $sign. It takes you to Never Never Land. And you can get a good sense of how you can contribute to our program. But we are grateful. We are grateful. We are thankful for all the mercies, small and large. We give you guys a sense of some of what we're covering in the fight card. And as we suggested earlier, we want to head to some of what we're tracking, folks, where the opener is concerned. Where the opener is concerned, and we were following this morning, folks. One big auntie not having it. One big auntie is not having it. She said she's done with them. Say, I ain't want nothing to do with them no more. No more. I'm done with them. Yeah, the lady declared her case very quickly, succinctly. I'm done with them. There's the things you ain't seen on them PPP pages. Take a look, take a quick listen. You could tell Jasmine she's a no nonsense person. She ain't taking nonsense from nobody. She ain't taking nonsense from nobody. I see who is that? Folks, are you hearing us loud and clear? You hearing me loud and clear? You hearing me loud and clear? Apologies there. We were a little late in switching back on the microphone. But we saw somebody there. No sound. You all have no sound from Auntie? None? What story is this? We gotta rewind. We gotta rewind. No sound? No, we can't have that. We can't have that at all. You don't have no sound? Something wrong with that. No sound at all. Man, that's them boys. No sound from Auntie. Let's run it once more and see. Let's run it one more and see.
They are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, then losing it by that. I have none. Yes, my name is Jasmine Calgata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my X next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, then losing it by that.
Was it better? Was it better the second time around? Was it better the second time around? The folks were saying no sound. Do let us know. And this is she tired, she give up. You know, she tired with the dances. She tired and she give up. Yeah. You know, they can come and say, oh, she was tricked and all kinds of things to get her to walk back on that. You know, that's what they come and tell me. Oh, she get tricked and she didn't know what she was doing, and she watch for them. You gotta watch them. Look, some of the other stuff we're following tonight, folks. Bring it in quick. Finally, like I fell up with Pence, I fell up with Trump. I fell up with the whole pack of them. Like he make up his mind now. Like he make up his mind now, he gonna run. Because since last week, folks are telling us the former vice president is gonna run. Like he make up his mind now. I hope so. Because the amount of time we hear Pence running, he's in, he filing papers. Personally, I fell up announcing it. So, don't let me put it back again. Whether he make up his mind or not, we might make up. Whether Pence might make up is besides the point. We might make up. And I fed up announcing it. They say he's in finally. He's in finally. Well, we watching it. We're watching to see how it goes. But Mike Pence, former Vice President of the United States of America, is supposed to be officially in. You know, you don't ever know with these boys. They're in until they're in. Well, they say he's supposed to be officially in. Again, we're waiting to see how it goes. Yeah. We're happy for him. Moving on from there, folks, Colonel West also, academic and NBC News contributor. My Lord, tying myself up. Colonel West, see running. Is everybody in? Edward, you running? Iban? Don Oliver? Selvin Peters? Well, Selvin, no, you in Canada. International lawyer Selvin Peters joining us. Ring the bell one time for Selvin. And ring it 2 times. Right? Ring it twice. I see Heaven Faith is here and Candiline Indulgent as well. Everybody running now. Joan, you running? Desiree Smart, Felix, what about you? Van Classic, you running? Oh, yes. A teen in China had a real nice time. This teenager found the mother's credit card, spend out all the family life savings, 63,000 on mobile games. On mobile games, beaten. I would have descended on this teen. Had it been a guy in this teen. Oh, you didn't want to see people money again. Spend all the money, spend all the family savings. 63,000. I can see some of you are saying, teenagers will be teenagers. Yeah? 63,000 spent out. Just like that. God watch them. They're coming in young. Folks, this could be a groundbreaker. This could be a groundbreaker. Apple launched its Apple Vision Pro today. Is this going to be one of those things that defines the technology industry? Is it? Could it? Does it have the potential to do so? Well, we're watching. We're watching. Does it have the potential to do so? Some people saying yes. Vision Pro. This is virtual reality meets computing. They call it spatial. Spatial computing. That's what they call it. Spatial computing. You put on the glasses and you're seeing the computer interface in front of you, live and direct. In front of you. Take a quick peek. Take a quick peek. Folks, it is that and so much more. It is that and so much more. Do some homework tonight. When you come up the live, you go back on, you type in Apple Vision Pro on YouTube. Apple Vision Pro. It is that and so much more. And I believe that over time they're gonna simplify that headgear. The future is here, folks. You put on your glass and you're seeing your computer. You ain't gonna put on no glove and sit on you typing like normal, just like that. Because see, some of y'all says over here, Gerald, some money got for Mac. You're right in that conch, Gerald. You're absolutely right in that conch. Money got a Mac indeed. Moving on to some of the other stuff. Fake Putin. This is the future for truth. You know, artificial intelligence, AI, is allowing us to do all sorts of things. So the homework for tonight, you can look up what's Apple Vision Pro and what is artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? Well, the Ukraine launched this artificial intelligence model looking like Putin, sounding like Putin, telling the Russian people that Russia was under attack. Russia was being invaded. All right? That's what this fake Putin was saying. Now, Ukraine using all the tools in its arsenal. All the tools in its arsenal. So, folks, you got some homework, right? You got some homework. Apple Vision Pro and artificial intelligence. Slow it down. You got some homework, guys. You got a lot of homework to do tonight. Moving on to Fight Card. Back channels. And you all know once we hear Professor Shamir Ali got the back channels for us. And we're grateful. We're grateful. Professor Shamir Ali has got the back channels for us, good folks. So take a look and take a listen. The professor. All right, so we want you folks to hear Professor very clearly. Did we have it there? Did we? Very clearly.
Good evening. Namaste. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And I hope you all are well. We must continue to remember our prayers for the people in Madhya. There are still those who are recuperating at the hospitals and the families that are suffering. So please, whatever assistances and help we can offer, we all should collectively support Madhya. They are our brothers and sisters. Ladies and gentlemen, next Monday is local government elections. I have seen call for asking voters to stay away. Why? Because the PPP administration has gone wild, berserk, crazy with untruths that are not very helpful for a government with billions of US oil revenues, which are blessings from Almighty. I have followed the last couple of weeks on Saudi Arabia and Islamic Development Bank. When we were there with Senior Minister Jordan, we secured 120 million US dollars to resurface the Linden Soestdijk Highway. And we came out of power, and the new installed government was doing their work. About 2 weeks ago, Minister Edgell in Linden announced that they're applying for the loan to be 200 million. Well, the difference between 200 and 120 is 80. The Minister Edgell, with due respect, says the difference was the new Wismar Bridge. Well, that was very surprising also, because under the coalition government, we had a feasibility study done and a design for that bridge with $23.6 million. I repeat, the Wismar Bridge, $23.6 million. And in my weekly column in Village Voice last week, some of the 19, there were 19 slides. Some of those slides, maybe 4 or 5 or 6, are with Village Voice last week under my column. So the government, the public infrastructure, and the finance know 19 slides for 23.6 million. So where the 80 million, heaven knows. Today, also, the coalition government, through the Senior Minister of Finance, substantive Minister of Finance, not somebody who's working in the office of the president. No, we didn't work like that. A substantive official Senior Minister of Finance, who also was the first governor of Islamic Development Bank. We got the OPEC fund to fund the bridge for $25 million. It cost 23.6, and you know there's all overrun. Very few times it's minus. Most times it's up. Cost of material, labor, unforeseen items. OPEC agreed to fund for 25 million, and the estimate was 23.6, all within reason, 10% up. And of course, we came out of office late July, early August. Lo and behold, today, breaking news today, and I have the news. In today's news, the headline says 252,500 houses and the Wismar Bridge. And if you go look in the paper, and I've marked it up, the 2,500 houses from the Saudi is 100 million. And guess what is for the bridge? $50 million. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the facts. The coalition government, your government, had that same bridge, 23.6 million, financing from OPEC, another Saudi Arabia backed company, 25 million. Now it's 50 million. Now, how in the Lord's name will that be possible? They need explanations, they need details. These are loans, these are not grant. It means my children, your children, children's children will have to pay this back with interest. Now, please, Ask your questions. I noticed the media. I wrote to Tabruk News and Kaicho News all week last week. They didn't carry my information. I sent it again this morning. Normally I stop at 3. I broke my own rule of stopping at 3. I did 4 today because something told me it was not right and I had to make one more try, not knowing that they were going to be breaking news at State House on the sheets of paper I showed you. So sometimes we all have to work with our extra sensory perception. Our inner self tell us to do something. Well, I did that, and I hope that Stabrook News and Kaichor, normally very good, but it didn't carry my information on this all week last week. Let's see whether they will do it this week. It means that our family has to pay this back. Continuing daily untruths will not help. The PPP government has to do better. We have to hold them accountable. Dr. Henry Jeffrey said, the PPP is an elected dictatorship. He said that in Kaicho News. Voters, we need to judge the PPP by their actions, not the words and not the agreements they're signing, what is actually being done. Let's compare and contrast. I cannot imagine a Linden Bridge, Wisma, moving from 25 million in 2020. That's when the new government was installed and the coalition government out of power, in 100% increase, 10%, 15%, cost of materials, design changes, 20%, but 100%, it means families, friends, and favorites. With all due respect, there's no other answer. So hopefully in Parliament, these questions will be asked, and the ABC and EU countries should be alerted with these facts. And hopefully the political parties and representatives and MPs in Guyana will document these queries and send their report. If they can't meet with these embassies, send them a weekly letter, send them a weekly report, give them a package, give them a binder, keep them in the loop, let them know you are all aware for one people, one nation, one destiny. With God, Bhagwan, Allah, Buddha, Yahweh, Abraham, and Obatala, the African God of peace, may we all be better for you and your families. Goodbye. Good night.
Alrighty then, the song trying with us. The song trying with us tonight, folks. We got the back channels, but folks, we're moving on. Some of the stuff we're following around the region. Some of the stuff is plenty. In Haiti, just when you think nothing else bad can happen to Haiti, they had a huge downpour, deluge, that has turned deadly. 15 dead, 8 missing after heavy rains unleashed floods in Haiti. Yep. I know y'all saying. I can read y'all mind already. I know y'all saying. Yeah. Yeah, 15 dead, 8 missing. 15 dead, 8 missing. 15 dead, 8 missing. Because here we are saying already, this is Haiti. Haiti, folks. Huge downpour, huge deluge. A deluge, I think, is already huge. But you get the impression, huh? Just when you think nothing else bad could happen to Haiti. You know, let's pray for our sister CARICOM territory. Let's continue to pray for our brothers and sisters there in Haiti. Look what else we're following, folks. Maduro's in Saudi Arabia. You know, they got some Saudi Arabians here right now. We taking big, big loans from the Saudis. Maduro's in Saudi Arabia himself. Our Venezuelan neighbor, president of Venezuela. He's in that part of the world right now. Remember, we told you about the local government legislation that was very troublesome in Trinidad. Well, Kamala walked out today, walked out to Parliament. She said she ain't debating that. She is not debating that. She's not debating it. And she pick up her foot, go down the road. She's not debating this, the amendments to the Municipal Cooperations Bill of 2023. Right? She said, call elections. Let me go to the poll. Let's go to the poll. Walked out of Parliament today, folks. You know, something all different. They found a man with a whole set of cell phones, 13 plus. He alone, you know. He said he owned them. But when the folks stopped him, he could not give us sufficient reason how come he alone had all of these cell phones. This is a place called Sedans in Jamaica. 13 cell phones. He alone got 20, you know. They said he was a super caller like Gail. You remember when we found out Gail's phone bill a month was $1 million? You remember those good old days? Ask it. Must be 5 now. Sprague Benz, Arnold Cummins. You all remember those days? You all remember those days when Gail's phone bill was sky high? You all remember? I remember. Phone bill was sky high. $1 million per month. This is felt like that. He alone, he had 13 cell phones on him. Couldn't give police a good account of how he got them. Folks, this social media thing, look story here. Young woman met a man on social media. Met up with him. It didn't end well. The man is being charged for rape. The man is being charged for rape. We're still in St. Anne's. Be careful out there. Social media can do us a world of good. Like any technology. Like any social media platform, Facebook, you name it. Right now, the platforms enable us to talk to each other in this manner. But you got to be careful out there. This is in Jamaica. Teenager met up with the fella. Didn't end so well for them. Right? He's facing a rape charge. Currently. Folks, that world out there, brutal, you know. Basil and Commissioner Cole, Leslin, Rosetta, that world out there, Dolores Denny, is a brutal world. Very, very brutal. So y'all watch yourselves. Watch yourselves. Jennifer Griffith said it best. Be careful. Be careful out there. It's a brutal, brutal, brutal world. And then when you come in 592, it's more brutal. When we come into 592, it's more brutal. Rhonda Stacy and Rowena Dolphin, Dorrit David. Dorrit said he sung low. Dorrit, you might want to try turn up your phone. The folks said, I'm breaking up. I'm breaking up. We're checking our audio, folks. We're checking our audio. The folks said we're breaking up. Is that for everybody? The folks said our audio looks good at our end. Help us out, folks. Audio looks good at our end. And we're going to try to push it up a little bit. The audio is breaking up, the folks said. We don't want no broken up audio. All right. The folks said, good, we good, we good. Somewhere in Guyana, folks. Somewhere in Guyana. So it's got a little bit of craziness happening. Always got a little bit of craziness happening. Somewhere. Always got a bit of craziness. Look what you're following, folks. Solana Wills. She was already before the court on fraud charges. Right? Already before the court on fraud charges. And even more. I think they slapped some more fraud charges on Solana Wills. Right? Hear how Solana them bad. Folks, make a brain to think of these strategies, you know. Here how Solana them bad. Solana them approach the Bank of Guyana with a check for 900 and something thousand, claiming that it's bail from the court. Folks, when you pull in a fast one on the court, right? You gonna know you bad for days. When you say I gonna attack the court, those guys forge a check. You know, as though it's the court giving them back bail. And went to the Bank of Guyana, 900 plus thousand. I wonder how often they did that. Solana Wills and Company. You gotta get balls like bird nests. You gotta get gumption, the kahunas like bird nests. Them boys aren't just trying to forge any old thing, you know. The court, right? This is the court get them back bail, and they gone to the Bank again for cash it. They're bold. They're bold. They're bold. Go big or go home. That's what them boys say. Go big or go home. Yeah. Money got for Mac. And people sit down, you know, coming up with all of these ideas in their head. Yeah. You got to watch them, folks. You got to watch them. Never dull moment, folks. Never dull moment in the 592. Never. Never dull moment in the 592. Never, ever, ever. Never dull moment. You gotta love it. Nice time. Nice time. That's why I want you all. Nice time. The different, you know. The different, you know. Local government election, you see all manner of jiggery pokery. We had Vincent Alexander, GCOM commissioner, on. He was walking us through some of what's happening at the GCOM level. It's always some jiggery pokery. Always. Always. And today, they unleash the because we need your vote cash grant. The local government election cash grant. Buying the vote today. Folks, it's only in a country like this, you know, days out of a local government election, government sharing away money. Sharing away money. Said, ain't got nothing to do with election. Money got for Mac. They say it has nothing to do with elections. Nothing. Why don't you share the textbooks one time? Why don't you share all the textbooks one time? Candy Lean injured says, only in Guyana. Why don't you share all the textbooks one time? Sprague Benz, Dan Graves Andy, we big. We big. But we got sense. Yvette and Erica, Vanetta, we big. Some folks say it will ease my pocket. You know why? Things tough. Things tough. If I bust me shut now, all my collarbone, you see, you think it's Mahatma Gandhi and the hunger strike. Things are rough and tough in this country. So when people say, he can ease my pocket, they ain't talking about taking care of the children, you know. Even though it's for that purpose. All right? Because we need your vote. Cash grant. You get your 40,000, you better go get your money. Right? It's optional if you want the box to cook up. Right? But go get your money, it's your money. But I know when you go in that polling booth, Sharon Alfonso, it's you, God, and the ballot. Lynn McDonald, Paul Hicks, and John. I know when you go in that polling booth, it's you, God, and the ballot. I want to say big shout out to all the folks who are watching us from the bathroom, watching us from on the toilet. Some folks told us over the weekend, they watch us, they go to shower, they're leaving the phone behind, they gotta get us in the shower. There's a long time some of you trying to get me in the shower, It's a long time, 40,000 and up. I want y'all know, 40,000 and up. And I was school well. They told us back in the day, make sure you get the money first before you lie down in that bed. 40,000 and up. It's long now y'all trying to get me in the shower. You're watching somebody else sideways. It's just her. Even buy my drink. It's just her. It's a big shout out to all the folks watching us in the bathroom, watching us in the toilet. 40,000. That's what I'm buying out, people. 40,000. 40,000. That's why Big Auntie say done. Big Auntie say give up. I done.
My name is Jacinty Caldata Francis Vietnam. And since 1965, I become a voter. And I always place my X next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data. I have none.
It's all the nonsense they're doing. That people like Big Auntie just fed up. It's like done. Because of all that silliness they're doing. Now they got a certain armies, he trying to follow them. When you go in people's country, how about the laws now? He can catch you the whole set of narcotics. Well, he can spend some time now at Master Rooney. And you know when you go there, you can come and go as you like. You can come and go as you like. Whole set of narcotics. He can find with. Whole set of narcotics. Whole set of narcotics. You come in people's country, come. Abide by the laws, the man. Conduct yourself like a big person. Abide by the laws. Cheese and bread. Abide by the laws. Operate like a big person. Damn it in hell. Operate like a big person. Folks, for information, coming around by them boys now. Coming around by them boys. Coming around by them boys now. Them boys section. Oh. We coming down by them boys. All the trench crappos, the tadpoles and the cricketers, the jagabats. Coming down by them, coming wrong, we coming wrong, we coming wrong. By this section, we coming down and we coming wrong. Who vex? Oh. The trench crappos, how they jumping out. Watching them over the weekends, they're swimming out. Wilma Grant says the whole animal farm. Whole animal farm, Ethylene. The giant black chicken. The black belly sheep. These Hittites and Philistines. Y'all know them. Y'all know them all too well. All too well. All too well we know them. All too well. Yeah, same set. Same set. For information, folks. For your information. Is it Pride Month? If it's Pride Month, happy Pride Month. Right? For your information, following this story of Daniel and Navin, who are part of the LGBTQ community, who got married. Well, of course, you can't get married here, same sex, but overseas. Yep, it's that time. It's that time of month. Bantu, happy Pride Month. All the other folks watching us, following this story here, when I was an undergraduate doing law, we had a debate. I remember it clearly. Oh, we had some brainiacs. I had some brainiacs. It's a pity that I've never met in CCJ yet on the bench. They say, right. See, a man say, if people could marry for money, if people could marry for visa, certainly people could marry for love. You see? The world moving fast. I want you all know that. The world moving fast. You all sit down. You see, Apple unveiled its fantastic, fancy technology on us. Let me tell you, I'm going to pick up the computer. You go looking for a big device somewhere. You know it in the glasses watching you on the table there. Virtual reality meets technology. Things advancing quick. Quick. I see Gerald says, Jesus coming fast too. That as well. You know, I'm already persuaded in who I believe. I'm already persuaded. Respect and manners, folks. Things moving very fast. Things are moving apace in this country. You used to have a fellow at the Georgetown Chambers of Commerce, the GCCI. Am I getting it right? Richard Rambaran. Richard get a little mixed up in politics, you know. There's a couple of things I figure. You know, but he get too involved in the political. He could do some more stuff. That's why we saw when they appointed young Edison Jefford. Say, all right, nice time now. You know, respect and manners. We want to wish young Edison Jefford all the best. He's now taken over as the managing director, am I getting that right? Of the Georgetown Chambers of Commerce. Right? He's the managing director for the next 4 years. Money got for Mac. Money got to Mac. I know. Now this young man, he able. You know? He able. See, keep out the politics, you know, and dedicate himself to the management of the organization. He's going to do well. He's going to do well. Don't get tied up like Richard. Don't get tied up like Richard Rambaran. You see, don't get tired. And you're going to do well. We like to see when our young people are excelling. We love it. We love it when our young people are excelling. We love it. Don't come around with funny. We love it. So respect and manners to him. Pace and power. So the folks in the APNU AFC campaign, last evening we saw the folks of Linden had a big motorcade. And I think that went on to Kokwani as well. We got to bring out the votes. We got to bring out the votes. And so we saw one piece of reporting said the folks there are confident they're going to hold on to the township. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Because I tell you all, when you collect the 40,000, right, you decide where you want to do the box of cook-up. I know people don't take any red shirt. I saw one man say, I won't even take them for clean my backside. God love Guyanese people. We're very straightforward. We're very straightforward. We don't beat around the bush too much. Very straightforward. He said, I won't even take the shot to bite my backside. He said, far more colorfully too. But the folks there said they're confident. I have no doubt. When people go in a polling place, it's them, God, and the ballot. It's them, God, and the ballot. And I know everybody on the live going to say, Tuesday, on Monday next week, put your X next to APNU. That's why going out early Monday and do. So I'm not telling you something I am not doing. I will get up very early Monday. But before that, of course, I got to make sure I check my polling place. to make sure my name on the list. One man was telling us just today, he was registered one place, voted in one place. Now you see they got it tail across the other side of the country. And he sent us the photographic evidence for that. So don't wait till election day to find out and make sure where you're voting. You got to do it before. And folks who are watching us in the diaspora, encourage your family as well at home. Don't only send money, send instructions. Get up, Roger, and go to the poll. Well, you got to be specific. The voting poll, because early morning, Roger might be confused. Get up, Roger. Get up, Susan. Let me head out and vote. You know, make a plan. You can pick up your friend, you know, go and stand up a couple of minutes in the line and so on. You know, and vote early. Right? Vote early. I want to see fingers stained. I am getting up early. Monday next. I don't know if it's a holiday as yet or what. Regardless, we get up early, we go there and we vote. Right? We go out there and we vote. Check early where your exact polling place is. Make sure your name on the list. All of those things, you got to do it now. Do it now. Do it early. And then when you know where you're going, you go out early Monday and you do what you got to do. So the folks there say they're confident. I know lots of the NDCs and municipalities, you know, where APNU is running strong, confident they're going to hold on to it. They're confident. But people ain't changing, you know. Today was another day. Today was yet another day at the Public Accounts Committee where everybody's in shock. But they're going out there saying, you must vote for them. And they're finding time to do the work for the people. The Public Accounts Committee in the National Assembly is a very important committee. With all this spending by government, is scrutinized by the opposition and government. Right? And government. And for 20 meetings, they didn't show up. Today is the 21st meeting. They didn't show up. You know why? They don't want scrutiny. They don't want scrutiny at all. And so they are coming to have the books scrutinized. But then come and say, vote for we. Accountability, good governance. Where? West side. So we spoke with one of the members of the Public Accounts Committee, Ganesh Maipal, for our whip segment. Folks, the whip segment deals with all of the parliamentary happenings. And the Public Accounts Committee is a committee rather of the National Assembly of Guyana. Very important committee. But them boys, the PPP, let me be specific, them jagabats, the boycotting the committee. Right? The boycotting the committee in a whip segment tonight. And the closure, folks. MP Ganesh Maipal tells us what is happening there. Take a look and take a listen.
Let me say, first of all, that because of the continuous absence of the People's Progressive Party members from the Public Accounts Committee, the Public Accounts Committee devised and agreed to a plan which requires the staff at Parliament to make contact with all members of the Public Accounts Committee to know of their availability before deciding on whether we will be having a meeting or not. That was done on Thursday last. Thursday last, we were communicated with and the opposition members informed of their availability, but we received an email from the staff at Parliament saying that there will be no quorum because of a lack of communication from the government side. So for all intents and purposes, we were of the opinion on Thursday that there will be no PAC today. Lo and behold, Friday night, we saw an email from Gail Teixeira indicating that two members of government side will be available for PAC on Monday, which is today. So we are aware that we will be having a sit-in as back as Friday. On Saturday, I know that the staff at Parliament had to kick into gear and inform all the agencies that were expected to attend and also the members of Parliament for participation. We showed up today at the Public Accounts Committee expecting for a sitting of the Public Accounts Committee. Upon arriving, we were informed that the government side will not be available and we will not be able to have a PAC. So we did not have a PAC because, again, the government side failed to show up and indicate their presence, at least in a timely manner. It is becoming a norm now. In fact, it has passed that stage. 21 meetings now have been cancelled because of a lack of quorum and mainly because of the absence of the government side. I believe it is time for the People's Progressive Party members of the PAC to resign from the Public Accounts Committee because they seem too busy and not able to give that commitment for us to ensure we do the work as put there by the people for the people. I am using this opportunity to call on Madam Gail Teixeira, Bishop Edgil, Dharam Kumar Siraj, and the other two, Dr. Vishwa Mahadio and the Sanjeev Dattadin, to tender their resignation from the Public Accounts Committee and let 5 other members make themselves available to commit to doing the work of the Public Accounts Committee so that we can hold them accountable for the spending of taxpayers' money. The Public Accounts Committee is all about ensuring there is accountability and transparency in the spending of taxpayers' money. The absence of the government side is a clear indication that they do not want us to examine the expenditure of the year 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023, which we are currently in. We are well inundated with complaints of fraud, complaints of corruption, complaints of mismanagement, and complaints of lack of transparency and accountability in the financial system of our country. The Public Accounts Committee is responsible to ensure that there is adherence to the Fiscal Management and Accountability Act, the Procurement Act, and all financial laws that govern our country. And if the People's Progressive Party continue to absent themselves from this Public Accounts Committee, and that is primarily because of the sudden change in what is required as a quorum, our country is basically breaking down the guardrails of our democracy, and it is being led by the People's Progressive Party. I therefore call on those members to remove themselves, and hopefully we can find competent people who have the interests at heart for them to take up that mantle. I must also say that in light of their actions after that motion was passed in Parliament to change the quorum, requiring 2 members from government, 2 from opposition, and the chairman, as opposed to what existed before, which was any 3 members, a motion was submitted to the clerk of the National Assembly as a motion of rescission, requesting that the Parliament debate this action and pass a resolution to return the quorum to what it used to be, which is any 3 members. That motion was submitted by me since the 3rd of April 2023. Since the 3rd of April 2023. We are now in the month of June, and today being June 5th. So we had the entire April, the entire May. We are now here in June, and up to now, we cannot hear back from the clerk of the National Assembly as to whether the motion is in keeping with the standing orders and will be placed on a notice paper, subsequently be put on the order paper for debate. Up to now, we cannot get that information. It comes back to what I was saying earlier, Sherrod, that we need to ensure that the clerk and speaker are put in a situation where they have to give a timely response to the request of the MPs when they submit motions and questions and bills and whatever else. After more than 2 months, we do not know where the motion stands in terms of its acceptance. I asked the clerk today for an update on that motion that was submitted, a motion of rescission, so that we can go into the National Assembly, debate it, and hopefully pass it so that we can return the PAC to its rightful status so that it can perform effectively and efficiently. And the only response I got from the clerk is that the motion is still with the Speaker. Quite unfortunate, quite unfair to the people of Guyana, and it is a breakdown of the guardrails of our democracy. It brings into question the modus operandi of the National Assembly and what really is its intention at this point in time, at this critical juncture in our democracy, our so-called democracy right now. And I can only say to you that our country is right now a little dictatorship. Thank you.
Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
Let's play.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592 at gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments. Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
Let's play.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592 at gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments. Want to keep getting the best?
All right, that was the closure, folks. I see somebody saying, we got to change you right in the closure. Y'all different. Y'all different. And of course, that was MP Ganesh Mahipal taking us through the paces. But why the committee missed 21 meetings? Why it missed 21 meetings in our segment called The Whip? That being said, folks, that's our time. Dalet Asana, that's our program. Thanks for joining us this evening, folks. Floret, Hazel, Commissioner Cole, Obi Chester, good to see you as well. And all the other folks joining us this evening. Michaela Andrew Coates and Lorraine Stevens, Chinsing Henry, Esther Blue, Veronica Primo Rollins, good to see you. Floret, Yolanda, Wilma, good to see you. Ann Peters, and all the other folks joining us. Good to see you, Lester Williams, Latoya Spencer, good to see you. Diane Grives-Andy, Marcel Williams, and all the other folks. Pace and Power, Chisel Chipper, thanks for the thing. Please and thank you. Thanks for the thing. And also, the little one, the light one, thanks for the thing. And all the other folks, thanks for the thing as well. Go ahead, guys, we're going to see you back tomorrow. We are going to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning might be a little tricky for us. We're supposed to be doing some stuff on the ground. We're going to let you know how that shape up. And the morning program, simultaneously. We're going to let you know. We're going to let you know, folks. But just putting you on watch that tomorrow morning might not go as our ordinary mornings go, based on a lot of moving parts. But good to see you, Joylyn, Yolanda, Hazel, Marcel, Eula, King, Sharon Castillo, Hazelyn King, and all the other folks joining us. That's our time, good folks, and that's our program. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Share the live before you go. Smash that emoji button. Those folks who are coming back to watch us as well. Share the like, smash the emoji button, partner with us as well. Yeah. That's it, folks. The last bell. Stay safe. Stay safe.